Alright.
Who party on who joining through?
I'm getting jumped.
And pretty much anybody.
Med.
Who?
Med. You joining Med.
Where you at, Keith?
I getting jumped. Help me.
Well, where are you at?
Already.
If you decide you'd like something, just let me know.
You come to fancy.
Jesus.
God damn. No, Ferdo, help me, please.
Alright, just getting the YouTube link sent out to the channels here so everybody knows where the meeting is. If they can't be in the party.
Hey, we better be on defense mode. Okay, bitch. Come on. Yes, come on. I love it. He trying to go parlay. Okay. If your ass want to go parlay, you just same ass energy.
Alright, everything's posted.
Yes.
Alright. Guys, we're going to get started. So if you would, at this point, I would ask everybody to please mute their microphones except for my leadership, please.
Come on, bro.
Tried to punch the man in the booth at the theater down the way. I guess he didn't like the show.
Mute your microphones, just so I don't have 9
do
people
not share.
talking. No, I mean, like, let me talk, because I'll give people a chance to chime in at certain points. If we just let this go as a conversation, we're going to be here till 2 in the morning. I try to keep these under 30 minutes. Today I'm expecting this to last closer to an hour, because we've got a lot of things we need to talk about. But the faster you guys let me get through this, the faster we can get through it. Alright, so right off the bat, there's a few announcements that need to be made, things that guys may not be aware of.
Okay.
First, a couple days ago, we actually talked with Lumbee and his posse, and they are all now officially members of the clan. So, everybody say hi to Lumbee and welcome his gang to the party.
Hello.
Hi.
Alright.
What's going on, everybody? Hey, my bad, Mo. I ain't mean to kick you, bro.
Alright. Promotions today. I've got 2.
Are you serious? Hey, can one of y'all draw a pass? Can I draw my lawyer, please? Like, seriously?
Keith, shut up.
You shut up.
Promotions today. We have a person going to senior member today, and that's Hammerfist.
Thank you. That's all I freaking need.
So Hammer is now moving up to senior, which means he can now recruit for us. So go Hammer.
Go Hammer.
And Ray, aka Pancreas Boy, is now a full member. He's passed his 30 days.
Yep.
We have one blacklist that we need to talk about, and that is Fitz_420. Anybody who knows him or knows of him, if he is on your friends list, I will personally find you and rip your balls off. So if he's on your friends list at all, I need him removed and preferably blocked. Because he is the type of person who will show up in the middle of your shit, shoot you, and then take off. Two removals from ranks, and these are people that are not blacklisted. These are people that just went AWOL on us. They are welcome to rejoin. You are welcome to run with them if you're friends with either of them. However, as of today, they are no longer members of the clan. It is Jeff Spacelord and Headless Charlie. Okay.
Oh, they didn't make their 30 day.
Do what?
They weren't here long enough, so therefore they were welcome back.
They are welcome to come back, but they're going to start their 30-day over again.
Okay, gotcha.
Fitz, on the other hand, is not welcome within 20 miles of me in any direction. I will skull fuck that boy. Alright. Alright, so a few things that we need to talk about tonight. And a lot of this is kind of some housekeeping, but a lot of this is stuff that I've noticed has been kind of going on, and it's stuff that I need to get in front of. First topic today, we're going to talk about our clan alliances. Okay. We have people in the clan who are going out and running with other people, which is totally okay. I don't have a problem with that. I don't pay your PlayStation subscription. I'm not going to tell you who you can and can't play with. I will, however, say that when you're out and about and you're not running with our clan, if you have not hit your 30-day mark, you are not allowed to represent this clan. Which means do not wear your crew outfit. Do not talk up our clan. Don't try to recruit people. If you find people that you think would be a good fit and you're still within 30 days, just simply send them to one of us. And we'll have that conversation. Because there are people that I will give certain exceptions to, and I like to run with everybody who joins just to kind of get a kind of a feel for who they are. And I know I've said this 100 times, and it bears saying again. I'm a lot more interested in the quality of the person than I am how they play a video game. I don't want a guy who's a total jackass and has a 4.0 KD. I could fucking care less. Your KD doesn't impress me, dog. I want the folks that are going to fit in with the group of people because I care about the people. I log in to play with the people. And everybody here, that's how you should feel about it too. If you don't feel that way, you're probably in the wrong clan. We're about the group of people. We have fun. We get shit done. We like to kill people and blow things up. I get that. I enjoy that stuff too. But I log in to play with you guys. I don't just log in to play. So keep that in mind. And the reason we have that rule is if you're a newer member here, you may not necessarily know what to say, what not to say, how to present us. And a part of the folks here that are in leadership, a part of their responsibilities is knowing the right things to say to people to kind of weed out the folks that we don't want. And most of them know what they're doing. So, no. Now, I'll be honest with you, for you guys that don't know me that well, when it comes to this clan, I've always kind of taken the reins when it comes to recruiting. That's always just kind of been my area of expertise. Mm-hmm. Each one of these leaders is good at something that I'm not. They all do something that I'm not good at. We're kind of like Captain Planet. With our powers combined, we can, make this super awesome thing and summon Man Bear Pig to come destroy the planet. Who doesn't love Man Bear Pig? Yeah, English is hard. So, the next thing I want to talk about, and this is also real quick, is the difference between the clan and a posse. So just to make everything clear, the clan, the social club crew, the clan, is Ass Whoopins R Us. That's the whole embodiment. That's the whole kit and caboodle. Okay. We use the name the Morningwood Boys here because ass is a cuss word and Rockstar wouldn't let us use it here. Not even kidding. Really?
Not even an animal.
Nope.
Not even referring to an animal.
So, when you join Ass Whoopins R Us, when you become an actual member of Ass Whoopins R Us, is at the 30-day mark. and we have a meeting once a month where if you hit 30 days during that month, we're going to take our vote on you then. At that point, you become a member. You're expected to be in the social club crew. You're expected to wear our tag, because when you kill somebody and you're wearing our tag, it says killed by Joe Dickface, ass whoopins R Rush, and then our clan tag is dead. Yes, they see all that on their screen, and nobody likes getting killed by somebody in ass whoopins R Us. Sends the right message. A posse is simply whoever's running whatever's going on at the time. And that's huge, because one of the rules that we are going to instill, and it's always kind of been a rule, but I'm going to make sure that it's hardline here. If it's a posse activity, if we're selling, if we're doing a trader mission, if we're hunting a bounty, whatever, the posse leader, whoever that may be, is the one calling the shots. And that's everything from detours on trader cells to how to handle a bounty. They're the shot caller. There are times when you're not going to have the luxury of going to a shot caller to make a decision. We're selling something and somebody's moving in. You have to shoot them, shoot them. I don't want you to run everything by somebody. Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. But I want to make sure, especially when we're talking about missions where there's money on the line, I want to make sure that we're affording the appropriate level of respect to the person who actually owns the shit that's being sold.
Absolutely.
Does anybody have any questions or comments or concerns on that? Okay. See, this is why these are easy. Everybody's on the same page. It's just things that people need to be reminded of. All right. Yep. It just, you know, we... Yep. And it's... Everybody gets their opportunity to be the person calling the shots. Everybody's going to get that chance. Even you low levels that may not have all the shit set up yet or don't have everything leveled, you're going to get your chances. Don't worry. I'm a big proponent of letting you go out there and earn your stripes in the fire. In case you guys haven't figured out, I'm not going to coddle you. I'm not a very motherly figure. Skeets might coddle you. I'm not. No. Okay. So this is just moving right along. Okay. There are a few rules that we're going to talk about. These are all pretty rudimentary things, but they are expectations. So just a few little rules to talk about. One, obviously everybody knows the first two rules of the clan. Don't start none, won't be none, and if you attack one of us, you've attacked all of us. You don't need permission. If somebody's jumping a posse member or a crew member, you don't need permission to go whip their ass from one end of the map to the other. New rules that are going into effect. One is I need you to log in once a week, at least once a week, and run with the posse, run with the crew. If you can't do that, just let us know why. That's not too much to ask. Guys, my Facebook profile is out there. You guys, most of you have access to that. If not, I'll get it to you. You know who I am on Twitter. You know who I am on YouTube. You know who I am on Twitch. You know who I am on PlayStation Network. And half of you have my cell phone number. There's literally no excuse to not contact us and let us know if something's going on where you're going to be indisposed for a while. Okay, there is an excuse. Like if you die, obviously I don't expect to hear from you. But if something happens, if life... Yeah. If life catches up to you and you just get overwhelmed with school, or you get really busy at work and you're not going to be able to be around, dude, we're all fucking adults here. We all have normal lives. Just let us know. I'm not an unforgiving and a non-understanding person, but I don't like to be ghosted. If you communicate with me, I promise you everything will be just fine. You may never get those 12 seconds of your life back, but it's only 12 seconds of your life, so... let's see. Actually true.
Yeah, Seth, piggybacking on what you were saying, it's not just you they could reach out to either, is it?
Yeah. Anybody in leadership, that's me, Dirty Face, Gary, or Skeets, any one of the four of us. If you're not comfortable coming to me for whatever fucking reason, go talk to Prue. I don't care. If you are on at the time of day where you see Skeets more than you see me, that's fine. Talk to Skeets. I don't care who, because we have back channels. We communicate amongst ourselves as well. Like, anything you say to any of them, if I need to know about it, they're going to let me know. Next rule, and these are housekeeping items. All posse members, all clan members are required to join the Morningwood RDO PlayStation community. And there are no exceptions to that rule. It's literally built into your PlayStation.
The what?
The PlayStation community for Morningwood, Red Dead Online, members only. We have a community. It's a resource that we like to use because not everybody is comfortable giving us their Facebook information. And not everybody has Facebook. Yep. So it gives us a way to communicate with those people. Ideally, I would like to move all of our communications to that channel. In addition to being built into your PlayStation, there is an iOS app, there is an Android app, and there's even a Windows Phone app for that PlayStation communities. It's completely free. There's no ads in it. You can download it. You log in with your PlayStation Network info, and boom, you've got it all right on your phone, right on your PlayStation. You'll get alerts when there's meetings like today, when shit like this comes up. You'll get an alert letting you know that there is a meeting coming up. If we're going to schedule something coming into the holidays, I like to do some fun shit that you totally won't expect. Like, I may just take a day and decide that we're just going to go kill everything that moves in Saint Denis. Like, and if you're the type of person who wants to be a part of that, you're going to need to be on the community, because I'm not going to announce it anywhere else.
Gotcha.
So those of you guys that are relatively new here, I will go ahead and send you invites. In fact, as soon as we're done here, I'll send all of you invites. And we'll get everybody in there and we'll get that rolling the way it needs to be rolling. In addition to that, because we are a multifaceted clan, we don't just play Red Dead. We actually started off in Grand Theft Auto. We also play The Division 2. And many of us play MLB The Show 19. If you're interested in running with us in other games, we have communities for that as well. It would be greatly beneficial if you want to get involved in that stuff. And like The Division 2 right now is on sale for 20 fucking bucks. Great game for 20 bucks. You're going to get your money's worth 6 times over. But if you want to get involved in that stuff, that's where you're going to find out how to do that. But anywho, the community thing, when you hit 30 days and we take a vote on you, the first thing I'm going to do is check and see if you joined there. And if you didn't, you're going to be a no vote right off the bat. I need a unilateral way of communicating with everybody in one place where we can all talk, and it's not limited to another platform. I want it on the PlayStation. That's our platform. Once you hit 30 days, you will be expected to join the crew on Social Club. So for those of you that played Grand Theft Auto Online, that's not going to be an issue because you're already involved in the social club. If you ever downloaded the iFruit app, you're in social club. The social club crew is where we're actually able to tag you up, where you can wear the clan tag. If you're not signed up on social club, it takes 3 minutes to do. You literally go there, you sign up. You can actually use your PlayStation Network credentials to sign up. And then once you sign up, you just simply go to crews, search us, request to join, and I'll accept you. And that allows us to give you the ranks inside the crew. That's what also gives you the ability to recruit people from inside the crew. So that's the housekeeping side of things. Hammer, I know you and I personally have had this conversation. We'll get it worked out. I know about your situation. But everybody else will, these are not all things that need to happen tonight. They're just things that need to happen over the next week or so. So I'm not pressing this. I bring these up. We'll take care of them in due time. Yeah, I would take that from you. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Take a look at the options. Plenty of food and strong drink.
Well, do you remember what I told you about being a senior member in the clan? About how it gives you a seat at the table? You don't sit at the kids' table, you sit at the adults' table now. Yeah. When we're not around, and you are, I fully expect you to make decisions that need to be made. And even if you make the wrong decision, I'm never going to tell you that I think you made it wrong, at least not in front of people. I might pull you aside and say, hey, I probably would have handled that a little different, but I'm going to back you up. I don't care what that decision is. Now, if somebody's being a total cock and you need to throw somebody out or something, man, just let me know. It ain't even a problem, man. And that goes honestly for anybody. If there's any problem between any two members, and I don't give a damn what it is, I would prefer y'all work it out amongst yourselves, because I don't like to get involved in drama. If you need us to get involved, or if you think somebody in the clan's just being an absolute stupid shit, and you want to make sure that we know they're being a stupid shit, I don't have a problem with you coming and telling me, and I'll keep it in the strictest confidence. So when you play online, and when you've got a clan that's as old as ours, reputation matters. And my number one job here is to protect the reputation of this clan. Yep. Next little rule thing we need to talk about. Clan activities, full posse activities, need to be led by a senior or by somebody in leadership. And what I mean by that is when Ray comes to us and says, hey, we've got a hell of a fight going on over here, we could use a little help, and we want to hot drop 7 people on somebody, we want to drop a whole posse, those decisions need to be made by somebody in leadership. More importantly, when that happens, it needs to be in that person's posse, and it needs to be a persistent posse. And I don't think persistence is a problem at this point, but so if Hammer makes a decision that he's going to hot drop somebody for somebody else, when he goes over there, Hammer needs to put his posse up, get everybody in his posse, and then engage the fight. the last fight we got into that was a friendly fight ended up being an absolute fucking shit show with more friendly fire than actual fucking kills because it was a complete disorganized shit show. And I don't like disorganized shit shows. And I really don't like being at the center of them. So we'll make sure that we just need to be more organized on that. Okay, so now the big topic of the night. We're going to talk about springboarding. And half of you right now are like, what the fuck is springboarding? Springboarding is the act of using somebody, whether it be a person or an organization, and their contacts and subsidiaries as a way of furthering your quote-unquote career. So what that translates to in-game is, let's say, we'll say Gary's brand new to the clan. And let's say that Prue runs another clan that does things totally different than how we do. Okay? And Gary, through me, meets Prue. Okay? And at some point, Gary will ultimately end up running with Prue all the time and will never show up for Seth. Okay, that's springboarding. I onboarded you, I brought you in, but you went this other direction. It just happens to be a friend of mine. Okay, so why is springboarding a problem? As I said before, I don't care who you play with. I don't care who you run with. I'm not here to tell you how to play the game. But I want to make something very clear about this clan. Okay? I am nobody's side bitch. If your loyalties lie somewhere else, that's where you should be. And
amen, brother.
No animosity. No ill will. If you can man the fuck up and say that to me, you know what? No problem, man. Not a problem.
Even though everybody percent that some people will talk shit behind your back, and I know you trying to figure out what the fuck happened until you try to talk to face and they trying to be nice to you.
I do not have a problem with people running with anybody they want to run with. I know there's a lot of guys that like to run with, there's another group that runs kind of parallel to ours, and people like to go over there and run with them because they are straight savages. They just fucking kill people. That's all they do. And that's fun. I get that. I like to do that sometimes too. Morningwood is not that clan. We are not those people. Will we engage in that? Abso-fucking-lutely. Do we go and seek the fight? No. Remember rule number 1. Don't start none, won't be none. Because if you go and jump somebody and they respond to you with 5 fucking people and then you come crying to me that you're getting your ass kicked and I find out you fucking jumped them and you started that fight, that ain't gonna look good on you.
Oh yeah, of course. Sometimes I start the fight, but I ain't be like, oh, they started first.
Yeah.
And you say what happened? Like, yeah. See, what happened was I shot them first.
Yeah. See, what happened was that's
what happened was I shot them first. That's my catchphrase. That's what happened was I shot them first. I don't care. I tell the truth. What happened was I shot them first because they took my fucking took my shit, or they dropped my shit, or just sometimes be like, fuck it, I'm mad as shit, I'm a bad day.
And if you're up front with me about that, if you're like, you know what, I jumped this dude because I was going to steal his shit, and he had 5 dudes with him, and I didn't fucking know. Okay.
Sometimes just do it.
Look, that happens. You know what? We all make mistakes. But I will tell you.
Mistake. That's on purpose.
But, well, if you willingly take a 1-on-6 fight, that's a mistake.
Oh yeah, 1-on-6 fight. Oh,
that's a mistake.
Hold on, I've been there before. Alright, well, I'll take that back. It's mostly low levels because he's trying to jump me for no reason. He's on high levels, so I'm saying that word. But continue.
This is just simply a reminder that when you're a member of Ass Whoopins R Us, you're a member of Ass Whoopins R Us. Make sure you represent the clan the way that we want to be represented. Make sure that you're upfront and honest about what you're doing. Do not use me as a springboard to get to a quote-unquote better place. If you're happier somewhere else, talk to me about that. I can actually give you a reference to move if you want to move into one of these like elite clans. I mean, there's a few of them out there for this game. If you get an opportunity to join one of those, they're going to want references. Like, I've played this game. I know how this works. They're going to come, they're going to go, oh, well, your last clan was Ass Whoopins. Where's this Medevah guy? I'm going to get a message. They're going to come ask me about you. You're going to want that to be a positive message. And as long as I know it's coming, I'm never going to be mad about it. But don't forget, when you play this game, your clan history is available in the public domain. Everybody can see every crew you've ever belonged to.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Hmm?
Yeah, I know, I don't care about the meeting. I'm good with the meeting, so I don't care about the meeting and everything else. Cause as long we get along instead of, you know, being fake to me and shit, I'll be cool with it. But I like that. But I've been to so many meetings before that nowadays people want to be faking the meetings and shit, or in the gaming too. Like example, me you chilling out of nowhere. Turn around, I got shot over and over again and talk shit saying, oh, you fucking trash, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what the fuck? You was cool until your friends came out and became trash.
If that ever happens, I want to know about it. If that's one of my people, I want to know about it. And that goes to kind of the next thing that I'm going to talk about here.
And another thing, cause like I missed low-key a little bit of the party I mean, because I was on the phone with my family member. So I heard a little bit about it. All I heard is that we play where we want and stuff. But who the fuck is that sauce nasty? No, I'll continue. So as that goes, I've been there so many times, but I got one posse. I mean, two crews. One is KIBA that I gotta talk to you about that part later, me and you face to face. And here, I'll tell you about this now. KIBA is just like us, just don't kill. And we see who the fuck started and shit. It's like that.
Real good.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Joker, I don't care if you run with more than one posse. I don't care.
I'd rather take more than 3 posses instead one. Because if I take like more than 5 and stuff, I'll be so damn confused which posse I fucking in.
You know what? I honestly don't mind that. If that's what makes you happy, if that's what keeps you coming back, you do you, boo. I'm not here to change that.
First of all, I'm not boo.
I fucking love that.
All I would ask.
I ain't gonna ask what you gonna be doing, but no, I'm saying cause they're those type of people that they will help you out. But how I do is like if I ask y'all for help, you say you joining, I would send y'all a screenshot of the names that you cannot see, and I would send.
Are you talking about the people who hate me, Keith?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck those people.
Yeah, I know. Fuck, I know you're gonna say fuck them. I'm about to leave soon on that crew because they over here on some bullshit.
Well,
no lie, to be honest.
You know, and that goes back to what I said earlier. And by the way, the whole meeting is actually on YouTube. We're live streaming this, so anything you missed, you can go back and check. Just check the video.
I know. I'm just saying because like, okay. Let me tell you what happened between Faith and my crew. I don't get along.
Tell you what, save it for after the meeting. Save it for after the meeting, because I gotta get through this because people are gonna start falling asleep on me.
Yeah, come on, I want to do some stupid shit. That new game mode.
I got like Ben Stein fucking voice, man. So you gotta let me speed. So.
Oh yeah, so I could hear somebody on the speech already.
Back on topic. the big takeaway here is remember, who your friends are. Remember where your loyalties lie, and don't let your mouth write checks your ass can't cash.
Yep.
Okay. So, any questions on? Everybody press charges.
Uh-oh.
Somebody got... No, some
Go
other
ahead.
rando. Somebody walked into the saloon and threw a stick of dynamite, but I don't even care. Alright. So...
I'm the only one that didn't die.
Y'all can kill him repeatedly, by the way, while we're dealing with this. Okay. So any questions on what I said about springboarding and playing with different groups, multiple crews?
Nah. That sound like me.
Hey, who was that?
I'm glad you came to that, because that's the last thing we're going to talk about tonight. Oh, and one other point. I'm skimming through my notes here. I missed this. Once we have determined that somebody is blacklisted, if you are caught cooperating with that person in any way, shape, or form, you will be immediately kicked and blacklisted yourself.
What you mean by blacklist?
Okay, wait, I missed that. What?
Yeah, me too.
When we blacklist somebody, blacklist means you are to, if they're your friend, you are to remove them. We recommend that you block them completely, but you are to remove them, and you're not to communicate anything clan related with that person.
Well, can I ask
What
you a
will
question?
get you blacklisted?
That means you're pretty much terminated out of the clan.
The last person who got blacklisted for jumping a sale. A quote-unquote friend. Yeah, that was Fitz.
Oh, wow. Oh, alright, yeah, but, I'm still lost low-key about the blacklist part, but you gotta continue with that low-key.
Yeah. When we throw somebody out, we say that they're blacklisted, like, ghost them. Because what I don't want to have happen is somebody forget to remove them from their friends list. We're in the middle of a sale, and they're able to join the session that we're in, because they can join on you because you're on their friends list. They show up, put a dynamite arrow in the fucking cart, and then just leave the session.
Okay, about this. What happened if me and you got an argument? Like, it's not like that. That's the same. Just saying that stupid shit.
Dude,
like in general. Okay,
dude.
imagine me having an argument and you kick me.
Keith, he's trying to speak to you.
I'm trying to tell him.
Joker, how old are you?
20.
Okay, I have children your
One.
age.
21.
I have kids your age. Like, I am not one of these hot-headed people who expects everybody to agree with me. And in fact, I encourage dissent and disagreement.
Mm-hmm.
Because, see, what grown-ass adults do when they disagree about things is they talk about their differences, and it's okay to agree to disagree. Like, this ain't like politics. Like, don't pay attention to politics, because you're going to think that everybody who doesn't agree with you is your worst enemy. Look, ain't nobody here enemies. We all believe different things. We all play a little differently. We're all going to say things a little differently. It's just, that's human nature. We're all different people. I'm never going to get so deeply offended about anything that I'm going to just throw you out immediately. Now, if you sabotage something, we're going to have a talk. But outside of, like, sabotage, espionage, and treason, I don't really throw people out of here. It's just once. I mean, if you've been with us long enough to get through the 30-day process, and you've been vetted by leadership, and you've been voted on by leadership, and everybody has decided that they want to keep you around, dude, at that point, I'm already too invested in you to just throw you out over a fucking argument. That, and I'm not really the argumentative type, unless I'm talking to my wife. That's a different story. But anyhow. I'd tell her the sky's green and argue it until my fucking face turns red, but that's just, you know. Anywho, moving right along. Alright. So, the last thing we're going to talk about tonight is uniform and uniform code. Okay. So, as all of you are probably aware, we do have a crew outfit. And then, if you need to see it, well, here, let's reconvene back at the saloon. I'm sure there's a couple of guys who have it and a couple of guys who do not. But there's actually going to be a couple variants of this uniform coming up here. So everybody's outside. I'm going to say, camera's going to put his on. I'm going to get my horse here because I'm going to...
Wait, you say green? My favorite color?
It's like teal. It's pretty. It's like... Yeah.
Come on, you fucking retarded.
I may have to catch the rest of this on YouTube because I gotta get off here.
That's fine. We're still streaming. Alright, so let's go in the saloon here real quick, and I'm going to show you... There we go. Oh, there's a whole pile of bodies right there. Wow. Okay. Alright. So, if you look at Gary or Skeets, they are wearing what was affectionately the old crew uniform. Alright, so the pieces involved here are the hat, the vest, the pants, and the belt buckle. And I'll explain all those here in a minute.
So clear mud is like light blue.
It's like seafoam green. Yeah.
Hold on, let me go inside real quick. Let me go home. Excuse me.
Alright. So where's Prue? Alright, so they say Prue's wearing the female version of the same outfit. Opulent vest. Opulent. So, the requirements for the uniform are, for the men, that's a Belrose hat, opulent vest, studded pants, black gloves, if you're going to wear gloves, those are optional, black boots, those are actually also optional, a black gun belt, I don't really care which one, and yes, the one with the snakes on it is okay, and the belt buckle is the buckle that comes from the Outlaw Pass, and the one that you wear, the stars, is representative of your rank in the crew. So the leaders will wear 3-star, the senior members are going to wear 2-star, regular members will wear the 1-star. Now, the change, and here's Prue, same version over here on Dirty Face, the skirts, the skirt and dress is a little different, but it's the same hat, same vest. You see everybody's wearing the same shit. Now, Lumbee, since you guys are coming in as members, your crew outfit's going to be the member outfit, which is what these guys are wearing here. We are currently wearing pink ties with this because it's October and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month and everybody likes titties. Right, we're totally here to save the titties. After October is over, we're going to probably go with no tie, or you can wear a silver or gold tie if you absolutely have to wear a tie with it. Alright, so the change is going to be in the recruit uniform. Okay? And Prue, if she took off her vest, would be wearing the female recruit uniform, so you won't have the teal vest. I am actually wearing the recruit uniform for the men. So you notice the vest is gone, there's some suspenders now on it, and then there's an optional bandana as well, and that's a pattern, I think a trimmed or a patterned bandana, but it's charcoal gray and teal. So recruits, those of you that have not hit 30 days yet, this is what you guys are going to wear. And then a belt buckle of your choice. So if you want to wear your $, your entrepreneur belt buckle, you're more than welcome to. So the vest is basically your rite of passage into actually being a member of the clan. Now, quick show of hands, who does not have either of these uniforms available right now? Alright, if you do not have a crew uniform put together, we're going to head over to the clothing shop and we're going to get it right now. So head over to the tailor.
I was going to be like, holy crap.
Alright. Now, does anybody here have a female character that's going to need help getting it put together? I think they're all, everybody. It's a black shirt. I don't care which black shirt. There's like 5 different options. Just grab a black shirt. I like the French collar. There's a side collar shirt that'll work, although you can't wear a tie with a side collar. There's an everyday shirt that'll work. Just a black shirt. So obviously you know the vest is an opulent vest. If you're a member, you're buying that. Now that one's unfortunately 4 gold, but it's the only item, unless you decide you want to wear the cavalry gloves. It's the only item that you have to spend gold on. And again, like I said, the cavalry, any gloves are optional. You can wear any black gloves. They don't have to be cavalry. The pants are a little trickier. The pants are studded pants for the men, which is, I think they're like $5.50. They're dirt cheap. But when you look at the swatches, it actually looks like cerulean blue. It does not look teal at all, but when you hover over it, it'll absolutely be teal pants. And the hat is simply the Belrose hat in all black. And the feather actually has some teal in it.
Come back anytime.
They're leather suspenders, yeah. Yep. I actually had that written down on my other notepad. I don't have my other notepad in front of me at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording now, since we've pretty much got everything we need.